And so deep down inside, everybody just wants to break into song. You know, like how they do in movies sometimes, so they'll just sing like "Let It Go" or something like that. So I don't know if we could try this, but I'm going to give you 5 seconds, and you can sing whatever song in the world you want to sing.
Oh my goodness.
You got it? So when I count to 3, you have 5 seconds. And you guys, I want to hear all of you sing because I need to hear some music today. So if you can sing any song you want. Some of you will want to sing Happy Birthday. Some of you will sing something else. But I know we're typically quiet in the library, but you guys have songs to sing, right? You want to sing a song? Okay, any song. So 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, you guys were the best. That was beautiful. Give yourselves a hand.
Give yourself a hand.
So good. Give them clap.
Okay, shh.
It actually sounded very good. Mary had a little lamb. Well, would you guys? You want me to sing I'm going to read you a story if that's okay.
We would love it.
So this is a story that I wrote that is about a bird, and I've always liked birds, but I have to tell you guys, I'm jealous of birds. Like really jealous of birds. They get to do cool things like fly and fly and fly, and I just think that's the best. They fly and they sing, and you know that's what I want to do. But another thing about birds you guys maybe didn't know is that some of them have to eat rocks to digest their food, so it all balances out. That's not very fun to eat rocks, but that's what they do. So at least they get to fly. So, you ready for the story?
Yeah.
Now, I don't have the actual book with me, but I have it on my computer here because I'm traveling. And so I'll show you guys part of the book here, and I'll read the rest of it. This is called The Songs Birds Sing. Now all the birds sang beautiful songs. It's what they were made to do. But every now and then, like us, even birds forget that too. You see, some birds sing songs for comfort. Some birds sing songs about where to find food. Some birds sing songs just for fun, but all of their songs are good. But this is one little bird named Rodney. Hi, Rodney. He's quiet as can be. He has so many songs to sing, but he's just hiding in his tree. Here he is. He listens as the other birds with their voices fill the air, wishing he could sing like them without any care. And one day, a really poorly drawn squirrel. That's a really sad squirrel. I'm sorry. I'm not very good at drawing squirrels. If any of you can draw squirrels, then maybe you can help me, but this is the best I could do. He's not that bad a looking squirrel, is he?
He's cute.
It's just good. It's also mine.
He's fine. One day, a squirrel who was Rodney's friend climbed up the tree and said, "You guys hear that?
platinum enrolled medallion.
There's the airport making announcements right now. Sorry.
Where are you right
I
now?
mean, please put the things as quickly as you can.
Where are you?
And get the seat on the passenger seat behind you.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes. Where are you right now?
Okay.
Where are you located?
I'm in Nashville.
Oh, you're in Nashville already.
Yeah. I flew all night. So one day, a squirrel who was Rodney's friend climbed up the tree and asked him, "Why? You stay in your nest. You seem so blue. Bird friend, what makes you so shy?" Rodney the bird lowered his head and softly began to cry. He said, "It's time I told you. Here goes. You're my friend. I have no reason to lie. All the other birds, they sing with such ease." You know the other birds, like Claire. There's Claire. And Cardinal. Oh, and James. Yeah, there's James. But I could never sing my song. You see, it just doesn't sound the same. I'm really into hip-hop. I'm really into hip-hop. Laying down 6 beats. The squirrel looked a bit confused, and then he said, "Here, let me show you what I mean." So Rodney the bird pulled out a microphone, and he hit play on his tape machine. And then he began to put on a show with raps like nothing the tree had ever seen. The rhymes filled the air and shook the branches and lit up the tree that day, the sound of which all the other birds simply couldn't look away. "What is Rodney doing?" said one bird. Others asked, "Is something wrong? I'm not sure what I'm hearing, but I don't think it's a song. Did he just sing a piece from Cardinal and another piece directly from Claire? I think that's called a remix," said one bird. The birds had never thought to share. Some of the birds were upset. Some of the birds left and sang nasty tweets. Some of the birds hung around to hear more of these strange new beats. Rodney hadn't realized just how far his song had spread. For all these years, he'd kept his songs locked up inside his bird head. Now all around him, birds were dancing as far as his eyes could see. That's what happens when you're brave enough to sing the song you were made to sing. So, sing on, little bird. Sing right now, the song that must be sung. The world needs your new different music, and dear birds, you're the one. So don't keep your songs locked away for fear other birds you might annoy. The world's in need of little birds like you who say they'll bravely sing with joy. And that's the story of Rodney the bird. Thank you guys so much. My favorite when I was in elementary school, I loved to draw and I loved to write, and I didn't know what to do. I felt different from all the other kids. And yet I had my fourth grade teacher, Miss Debbie Perkins, believed in me, and she still believes in me. And that helped me so much to understand that I was just a bird with a different song. And I'm glad that all of you have grown-ups in that room right there, right now, who believe in you too, and believe in the song you have to sing. And so I can't wait to hear all of you lay down your 6 feet. And I know they're going to light up the world.
Thank you. I love your story. Thank you so much. What's next for you? What's next for
What's
you?
that?
What's next for you? We love your stories. What's coming up next?
So I have a new story that I'm going to be putting out next week, and it's about a balloon. And so I'm excited about that. And I was going to film that this morning, but I was stuck on an airplane, so I didn't.
Oh, how's Robbie doing? What's up? What's going on with him lately?
So yeah, Robbie is my little brother-in-law, and he plays kid president, and we live across the street from each other, so it's the best. We get to hang out all the time, and one thing is that he just broke his leg, so that's not very cool. He fell in the hallway at his school, and if you don't know, Robbie is a normal boy, just like any other boy in the world, except his bones break. He has a condition called osteogenesis imperfecta. It's called brittle bones disease. And so he's had over 70 broken bones in his life. And he's had several surgeries, and he has rods in both of his legs. But it doesn't keep him down. If you've ever watched the Kid President video, you see him laughing and jumping and dancing, and that's because he always finds a reason to dance. And that's why I am always able to find a reason to dance, because he is too. And so he has a broken leg right now, but he and I are going to go see Lego Batman this weekend.
Oh, awesome. Awesome.
Have any of you seen it? Is it good? I can't wait. He and I are going to go see that, so we're going to have fun.
That's awesome. I have to ask, I'm just curious because I love your videos. Are you self-taught? Or did you go to film school? Or I love how you do your videos.
Thank you. No, I've always wanted to make movies. And when I was in 6th grade, my mom bought me a video camera. And I filmed every single thing I could find, and I was gonna go to film school, but my dad is a farmer, my mom's a nurse, and they were just like, you should do what we do, you should do something like that. So I was gonna be like a businessy person, but what ended up happening is every single job I had, I ended up making videos for the job. So that was always like my way of fixing a problem or telling a story, was to grab a camera and do that. And so I'm still learning how to use the camera and how to tell stories, and I think I'll always be learning. But if any of you are, I'm sure a lot of you have access to some sort of camera, access to something, I would look forward to seeing the kind of movies you guys want to make. In fact, I'm going to Canada next month to the Toronto Film Festival, and one of the things I'm doing is I'm going to be taking certain short films from children and showing them to directors. So if any of you are budding filmmakers, I want to show your work at the Toronto Film Festival.
Ooh, that's a good challenge. That would be amazing, right? You guys have to let me know if you do anything so we can send it to him. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah. We did a project last month where I took a bunch of artwork from kids to a big art museum in New York called the Guggenheim, and we snuck all their artwork in and presented it there. And so now we're doing this video at a film festival.
That's so cool. Where do you get all these awesome ideas? I imagine you constantly have to have paper with you so you can write them down. They're probably always coming.
I do. That's what, if you, when I was in 4th grade, what I did all the time is I doodled, and I drew pictures and had stories, and I would write ideas. And my 4th grade teacher, Miss Debbie, who I mentioned before, she liked my drawing so much, encouraged me, and she said that she would help me send my drawings to the Walt Disney Company. And so that's what we did. And I recorded myself telling stories. I wrote some comic strips about Donald Duck and different things I had made up. And she sent them to the Walt Disney Company. And I got a letter back from Walt Disney with Mickey Mouse in the top corner. And it said, we can't take any of your stuff for legal reasons, but keep sharing your voice. There's a little PS they wrote there that said, keep sharing your voice. And it was a huge encouragement to me that my little ideas actually might matter and might mean something. And so that's why I am still writing out little ideas and sharing them. And the little ideas are all about helping people like you also realize that your ideas and your voice matters. So that's why I wrote the story about a bird, because I think that that's what we all need, is to realize we have songs to sing.
Yes, and magic to share. I love your poem, Don't Hide Your Magic. So thank you so much for
Yes.
writing yours. Is there a chance that we might ever see Robbie's sister in one of your videos?
Yeah, well, you know what's funny is she's actually very shy. And I've tried to put her in videos, and she's super uncomfortable. But one thing that Robbie's sister does is she's very good at music, and she can play the piano. Basically, any instrument she picks up, she can play. And so, just about every episode of Kid President, and in a lot of my newer videos, if you hear a sound effect, it's her. She's the one who does sound effects. If there's ever like breaking glass in the background, or a door shutting, or somebody screaming, she does the sound effects. So she's got a little keyboard, and she helps me with that. And so that's been a way for her to be involved in the way she actually enjoys. And so I'm hoping maybe she'll get in front of the camera sometime, but we'll see.
Well, we need people behind the camera too. That's what my daughter's more comfortable also. She loves that stuff,
Yeah.
so that's okay.
Exactly.
So this is just so amazing that we're talking with you. Thank you so much for your time.
Of course.
So so let's see. We love your book and all. What the corn dog thing, is that him or you? Who loves corn dogs?
Well, that's me. When I was in college, I used to mail my friends corn dogs. And, and I was telling Robbie that story, and we were filming a video, and he had just heard me tell that story, so in the video he said, and mail your friend a corn dog. And so we put him in a video. And then what people actually did is they mailed their friends corn dogs. And people still mail us corn dogs, and we've had to kind of say, hey, don't do that. This is very gross. Because when I would mail the corn dogs to people, they were just right next door to me. They were on the same college campus as me. But when you mail a corn dog across the country, it starts to smell really bad.
So you've seen the president, you've seen Beyonce. What's been your favorite from all of this? Besides those two, there's been several, I know. So if you had to choose one, what's been your favorite experience?
Well, Beyonce was super fun. Tom Hanks was very fun. And I had my little son with me. And he's 4 now, and he loves Toy Story. And so Tom Hanks does the voice of Woody on Toy Story. And so when he heard Tom Hanks talk, he was like, Woody, you're the cowboy.
Oh my
There's a
God.
snake in my boot. So that was pretty magical. Meeting Grover from Sesame Street. Some of you guys may not have grown up loving Sesame Street as much as I did, but that was incredible for me.
Yeah.
But of all that stuff, the coolest thing to me is still when a teacher tells me that they watched a video I made in their class. It still blows me away.
Well, watch this. Watch this. How many of you have watched the videos in your classroom? Raise your hand if you've watched videos in your classroom. We love Kid President videos. We love
You guys
them.
are the best.
We love them.
The best. And you know, we have a book that came out, and it's Kid President's Guide to Being Awesome.
We have it.
And you have it, and there's a really cool story about it, in that there was a girl who's in 5th grade, and she watched the Kid President video in her class, and she went home and told her mom, you've got to watch these videos. And her mom was president of the publishing company that we did our book with. And, and it was all because of a 5th grader that we ended up getting to release the book into the world, and that you guys have it in your library.
Wow.
And so I like to tell that story to kids to remind them that they're the reason the world is good.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And you just never know, so follow those dreams.
Exactly.
That's awesome. So you were just very close to us yesterday. What were you doing in Oceanside?
Yeah, I'm so sorry that
I
I'm
know,
so
I wish I
close
would
to
have caught
so
up on
far
that.
away.
That's okay. What were you doing here?
So there was an event where there were 400 teachers, and so I went and encouraged them, and right after I spoke, and now I get to talk to you guys.
Very cool. Very cool. We have a Brianna, where are you? I hear you have a question for Mr. Montague. Brianna and Mrs. Lopez's class. Come on up here real quick. Brianna. So you're back in Tennessee now.
Yeah.
Looks like Sunny Skies. You left Sunny Skies to come to Sunny Skies. You took the sunshine with you because it's raining here today. Oh, she's not here today. I guess she's not here today. Oh, there's three. Brianna P. I'm sorry, Brianna P. Oh, she's up there. Okay, sorry. We have a lot of Briannas. Brianna, come on up here. Miss Lopez says you have a question for Mr. Montague. He's coming up. It's a little crowded. So you're Skyping with 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders right now. Come on up. Do you remember your question? No? Okay, that's okay. Go ahead. She forgot. Okay, go ahead. Sure.
Hi.
Say hi. I'm
Hi.
Brianna.
I'm Brianna.
Okay, go ahead. That's okay. I put her on the spot.
Have you ever made a movie before?
So I make little bitty short movies, but I've never made a big long movie. And that's what I want to do. But I've got several friends who've made big long movies, and I'm jealous. I want to make one. I got to work on a TV show, on a couple of different TV shows, and that was really fun, where I've been learning a lot about writing, and it takes a whole lot of people to make something that ends up being on your TV screen. And so I got to work with Nickelodeon to make a few shows there, and I learned a whole lot about cameras and about slime and doing tricks. There's a show called Ricky, Nicky, Dicky, and Dawn. Yeah. So I did a few episodes of that show, and one of the cool things that we got to do on that was a lot of special effects, because it was a science fair, and so we had to make all of the science fair things work. So we had to make a volcano erupt, and we did another thing where we made these backpacks that were electric, and they would pop up, and so it's fun all the way around, because you get to use everything I've ever learned. You end up getting to use in making something.
That's awesome.
And so I'm really hopeful that I'll get to make something that's longer, like a movie.
Well,
What do you want to do?
I want to add, but usually I keep changing what I want to do.
Totally fine. You keep changing.
Awesome. Thank you, Brianna.
Thanks for your question.
Thank you. Well, we hope you have a long movie coming out soon, too. So that would be awesome. And is that book about the birds going to be published?
Yes.
Awesome.
We are finding the proper way to do that. I think that I was so surprised by the response to the bird book, and I want people to feel like they own the book too, because they're a big reason why so many people have seen it now. So I think we're going to do a community project online where people help us release it instead of doing a traditional.
Right, like
Published
Kickstarter.
release.
Yeah. Okay, well, cool. We look forward to that. Well, you've provided us with so much inspiration. I think you heard that we collected over 3,000 pairs of socks this October in connection with our all-school read of Crenshaw. So thank you so much for inspiring us and moving us in such a way. It's been a really awesome adventure.
Thank you. Socktober Socktober only works because of people like you guys who love the people right next to you. And I just have zero words for how cool it was to see the pictures of how you guys were taking that. I love the book, by the way. Kate, is it Camilla?
Catherine Applegate.
Catherine Applegate. Ah!
No, that's
I'm the
okay.
worst.
I dream about Kate DiCamillo someday, maybe.
I love that you guys used that book and made it a part of your entire school working. And I love the images. The 3,000 socks, it's a whole lot of happy feet.
Yes, it sure was. Lots of toiletries too, so thank you for that.
Nice work.
Yeah, well, it's such an honor to be talking with you. I'm still kind of starstruck, so I just thank you for making it happen, even though you're at the airport.
I am starstruck by all of you guys, and Kelly, it was you doing the "Don't Hide Your Magic" poem remains a highlight, and I'm so glad that there's people like you in schools like this.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, you have a special place in our heart forever. Next time you're in California, you're always welcome.
Thank
Yes,
you.
please give our love to Robbie for us and the rest of the Kid President crew. We're watching your future and just wish you nothing but the best. Keep on doing what you do. Have a great day. Thank you so much for making this happen.
Of course. Thank you guys. Sing on, little bird.